Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We will be stretching, so get comfy cozy, put some nice music on, and let's lay all the way on down. Hugging the knees into the chest, take a rock side to side. And then extend the left leg out long, hug just the right knee in. Bringing it slightly over to the right, opening through that hip. And stretching is such a great way to obviously relax, recover. So I want you to really focus on your breath here, helping slow the nervous system down and bring oxygen to the muscles. We're going to start to cross that leg over the midline, letting the right arm relax. Slowly bring that back through center. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, grab behind it, and just roll out the ankle. Let the right hip be heavy here. Reverse the direction. And then I want you to press the leg in towards the hands instead of pulling it forward, and really sink that right thigh bone into the hip socket. And then from here, reach that outer edge of the foot over to the left side of the room and start to gently cross it over. Nothing crazy. This one can be intense, so really breathe through it here. Relax those shoulders. If you find it hard to reach, grab a pillow. You can place it behind the head. Give yourself a little lift here. And then bring it back up and slowly lower it all the way on down. Hug that left knee in. Bring it slightly over to the left here. And then bring it over the midline. Nice big exhale as you twist. Slowly bring it back through center. Hug behind the leg here. Extend up towards the ceiling and start to roll out that ankle. And then reverse the direction. Again, I want you to press the leg into the hands, drop that left thigh bone into the socket, and then reach the outer edge of the foot over to the right as you slowly start to drop the leg over. Focusing on those inhales and those exhales. One more breath. Bring it all the way back on up and nice and slowly lower it on down. Reach both arms back. Wiggle through the toes, wiggle through the fingers. Get as long as you possibly can. Take a nice big inhale, a deep exhale. We're going to come to sit all the way on up. However you would like to get there is perfect. And then bring it into an all fours position. Take some cat-cows, dropping the belly down and rounding the spine up. Pulling that breastbone forward. And then maybe you add the hips in there, circling the head. Reverse the direction. Try to move intuitively here. Don't think too much about it. Just find what feels good for you. And then we'll pause, coming into a child's pose, dropping the forehead down. Maybe a little rock side to side. And then lift it back on up here. We're going to take that right arm up towards the ceiling, and we're going to twist it all the way through until the shoulder and ear come down onto the ground. Pulling that left hip back if you want to increase the stretch. Good. Left hand is down. Reach the right arm back up towards the ceiling. Swim it forward to place it down. Left arm up. Nice big inhale. And then it's an exhale to thread the needle and bring the shoulder and ear down. This time the right hip would tack back. Maybe you crawl that right hand forward. Place the right hand down, lift the left arm back up towards the ceiling, and swim it all the way back down. Bring the left foot forward as we come into a deep lunge stretch here. Opening up the chest. All right, we're going to send the hips back, folding forward any amount. This is tight for me, so don't think it's going to look perfect over here, guys. And to bring it back forward. And just finding a flow here. Last one back. Pausing it forward, tuck the back toes, plant the right hand down. You're going to lift that back knee up and then reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Take a nice big inhale here. Lower it back on down. 3 more like that. Lift the knee, rotate up, and lower. If it's too much to lift the knee, keep it down. Good. Last one. I totally lost count. So give me one last one here. Bring it down. Drop that back knee. Left knee comes back. Right knee comes forward. Right foot comes forward. Lifting the chest. You can be on those fingertips. If you have blocks, you can use blocks. Then we're going to start to send the hips back for that hamstring and forward. I don't want you to be working against your body here. I want to be working with your body. So don't do something just because you think you should, or you'll feel disappointed if you don't. I want you to listen to what your body needs, find your endpoints, and honor that. Next time you're forward, we'll hold it there. Plant the left hand, tuck the left toes, hover it up and twist. And lower it down. 4 more like that. Last one. And lower. Bring that foot back as well. Keep the hips up, and then just bring the hands forward, coming into a puppy posture. So dropping the chest down, stretching through those lats. And then you can bring the forearms down. We're going to wiggle onto our bellies here. Have the fingertips off to the sides, elbows high. You're going to lift up any amount here. It does not have to be all the way. And then bring the ear and shoulder down. Lift it up. Ear and shoulder down. Maybe again, the lift is really small. At your own pace, even it on out. Planting the hands down, press it back up to an all fours position, toes tucked, send it up and back into a downward dog. Pedaling through the legs. Nice. Start to walk towards the center of the mat and then slowly rotate yourself the long way, bringing the feet nice and wide here. Fold it on forward. Try to let the head be heavy here, maybe shaking the head yes and no. Start to crawl the hands over to the right. And then over to the left. Good. Make your way back into your downward dog. So you're going to crawl the hands all the way to the short end of the mat. Step that right foot or left foot, whichever way you ended up, back. Once again, pedal out through the legs. And then I want you to slowly walk the feet forward towards the hands. Bend through the knees. Grab opposite elbows and just gently sway side to side. Beautiful, nice and slowly. You're going to roll it on up. Shoulders will roll back. And then just as slowly roll it back on down. Start to bend really deeply through the legs until your butt is down on the ground. The bottom of the feet together. And we're going to forward fold here. I do this stretch a lot in my videos, but it's one of my favorite ones for the hips. Really taking a moment to focus in on that breath again. Allow your belly to fill up with air as big as it can. And then using those exhales to release any tension. Good. Slowly lifting it back on up. You can just sit regular old crisscross applesauce. We'll take a stretch for the neck here. So taking your right hand over to your left ear and just dropping the ear down. I don't want you yanking on your head here, just a delicate amount of pressure. You can even take that left hand and bring it to your low back. And then slowly lift. We'll do the other side. And then lift it back on up. Give me a few shoulder rolls back and a few shoulder rolls forward. And thank you so much for joining me today, guys. It'd be a great time if you have a practice of going into maybe a little meditation, have a little tea, treat yourself. You deserve it. Until next time, guys.